What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back again for another BFR. Sorry about all the light that's coming out of everywhere. We got the mirror on the left, we got the glass that's behind me, we got the actual window that's behind me, you got the window that's right next to my bed. A lot of light. What happens when you record in the morning? Wasn't supposed to be recorded this morning, but didn't have time to get this out yesterday. So Game 60 versus the Colorado Avalanche, 8 o'clock game, February 29th game, so a leap year game, on ESPN. So how did the Hawks celebrate national television? They got whomped 5-0. The Hawks dropped to 15, 40, and 5. Yeah. Shots are 33-25 Colorado. Hits are 18-18 apiece. Faceoffs 27-20 Chicago. Power play, Chicago goes 0 for 1. Colorado goes 1 for 1. Mrazek saves 28 out of 33. Onyunin, in his 9th career start, gets his first career shutout, giving Georgiev the night off. Georgiev saving 25 out of 25. Clearly paid off. Beauvillier is robbed early in the first. Hawks had to jump early, and then after 5 minutes, it's all Colorado. Rantanen hits the post, Blackwell is saved. Wood has a chance that goes wide. 2:02. It's a Colorado 2-on-1 goal. Chicago doesn't score with this game. Zach Parise, the newly acquired veteran, his second of the season, from Jack Johnson to make it 1-0. It is 2024, and we have seen a 2-on-1 where Zach Parise and Jack Johnson combine for a goal. Crazy year. Second period. 15:02, it's a Chicago penalty to Bedard for interference, and at 13:04, Colorado scores. Mrazek is doing everything. He's flopping around, making all the saves possible, but Ross Colton eventually gets one up high. It's a rebound on an open net, essentially, and with 2 seconds left in the power play, they score. It's 13th of the season, once again from Parise and Nichushkin. So Parise decides, I'm basically coming out of retirement, since he had not signed until like February or January, was it? And says, you know what? I'm going to go back to my form 10 years ago. So it's 2-0 now, Colorado. And how do they get off that? Well, off of the face-off, they just come right down the ice, and guess who scores at 12:22? It's a deflection into an open net. Really shouldn't have been his goal, but it goes off his stick. Should have been Johansson's, but Zach Parise gets his second of the game and third point on as many goals. Third of the season from Johansson and Drouin to make it 3-0. Zach Parise just decided, today's the night I'm going to dominate, apparently. And both of those goals, awful defense. I don't know what the Hawks were doing there. Just abysmal defense. Radish hits the post. Donato hits the crossbar. That's the closest the Hawks would get to any goals that night. 11:26, Colorado penalty to Byram for holding, which would be killed. Bedard is chopped by Manson, and there's no call. 8:37, Colorado and Chicago have a fight. Reese Johnson and Chris Wagner to face off, and both get 5 for fighting. And then Chicago then had a really decent period, I'd say, until the end of the third, where with 2 seconds remaining in the third period, it's a one-timer goal from Devon Tays from 11th of the season for a defenseman, not bad, especially when your name's not Makar, from Rantanen and Makar to make it 4-0. So Parise doesn't get in on that one. And then in the third period, I only took one note. 2:28 to Colorado. McKinnon gets a break, and it's posted in. Just a nice goal by Nathan McKinnon, who gets his 100th point of the season on that. He becomes the second player. Kucherov had just done it, and now McKinnon becomes the second player to hit 100 points this season. And we still got Hawks have 22 games left. So McKinnon gets his number 36 on the season, unassisted, to make it 5-0. And yeah, that's going to conclude this BFR. Hawks play Columbus tonight at 7 o'clock. Honestly, I'd be surprised if they lost where Columbus is right now. Who knows what that's going to be like. If they lose to Columbus, for the greater good. That's my motivation right now, for the greater good. That's going to be all I have for you guys in this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave your thoughts down below, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.